Hello, everybody. I'm Jalen, and welcome to episode 2 of my 1.20 Minecraft Survival World. We're starting off here right where we left off after episode 1, in front of my starter base here, which I'm liking more and more all the time. I'm very proud of it. It's probably the best I've ever done at just putting my head down and staying focused and making something start to finish. Not that there's not details I won't be adding here and there, but I'm happy where it's at. And today we're going to be getting the interior done here, which I've kind of had a vision in mind as I was making it and got it pretty well set up, so it shouldn't be too hard. Have a little storage up here for bulk dirt and stones and stuff. This will be kind of my work area in here, and then enchanting tower here. And yeah, I'd like to get that done today, and also I'd like to build a windmill to have kind of as a backdrop for the farm, probably right over there. But yeah, I'm going to start by going on an adventure. One last look at the base here. I'm pretty proud of myself. But yeah, let's get a little farming done here and do some exploring. I'm sorry, because you're never going to be able to unsee this. Demon flowers. Woke up the next morning and made sure I had a nice clear inventory and headed out to explore. And the way this all came together is just way too easy. I'm trying to plan ahead to bring this world into a new update, so I'm not traveling east to try to have those unexplored chunks nearby when the new update comes out. And I'm looking for a mesa, a mangrove swamp, and a desert mainly, so those were all warm biomes, so I just figured I would head north into the savanna. And yeah, the way it all came together, the seed is definitely the best seed I've ever seen, I think, as far as just how close everything is to each other. But yeah, you will see. And I was super happy to see this. If you look at my coordinates, you can see I'm not very far from base, and sometimes Badlands can take a long time to find, so very clutch. I'm trying to use more terracotta in my builds, just trying to add color whenever possible. So to have this nearby and convenient is really cool, and it's ends up being a cool Badlands area. It's really big. It just keeps growing and growing. So yeah, very nice find. Just to give you a sense of where we are, those are the jungle mountains from episode 1, so we're on the other side of those. So having everything so close together is very cool, and it only gets better. Pick up some terracotta while I'm here and keep on going. Like I said, this mesa is huge. After all that you've already seen, it opens up to this on the other side of those hills. So really cool. Come out of the mesa and find this village. There's not much here, but hop in the water and I am seeing a coral reef. It ends up being the biggest coral reef I've ever seen. But I don't know what it is about this seed, but the areas are just massive and just really cool. And you got more spikes over there, and this coral reef just goes so far beyond render distance, it's not even funny. I actually haven't even found the end yet. And then you got this monstrosity that starts appearing in front of me. So the generation of this, the world generation, is really what I feel like is setting things apart. There's so much cool stuff. Go over that, and then look over here, and there's an even bigger one. And to top things off, mangrove swamp. So pretty much everything, and you can look at my coordinates. I mean, I'm getting a little further away, but not 2,000 blocks in any direction. And look at this. I just think it's amazing world generation that I've come across so far in this seed, and everything is so close. I'm very excited. It's going to be hard to decide where I want to build. I figure I probably will build over here eventually. This little island's a pretty prime spot, so it's a good place to clear the trees. Ooh. Close one. I've been on the same world for the last year, so I'm so used to having feather falling and all that, I'm just not being careful at all. Speaking of which, I'm going to be putting up a world tour of that world just to kind of show you where I'm starting off at and where we're going to progress from. So keep an eye open for that. River heading south just to see how it meets up with all the area we explored in episode 1, and like I thought, everything is really close. Another nice find close to home. Lush cave. Always nice to return home after a long trip. Yeah, pretty nice haul here. Terracotta, mangrove stuff, cactus. The one thing I didn't grab enough of was lily pads, but I'll go back later. I am discovering that I am almost out of iron, so I'm due for an iron trip, but for now, I know I'm going to need some colored wool and plenty of wool for when I get the interior going, so I'm going to expand the sheep area so they got more grass to eat. And also, I've decided I want to save these first pairs of animals since they've just been keeping me company so far, so we're going to make them our buddies. get going on the interior here. And I've kind of got my way of doing things. I keep things pretty simple, but it's definitely enough to bring some life to the area, and this little time lapse will do a pretty good job of kind of showing my thought process. Alright, got her done there. I'm liking the nice cozy vibe we got going on in here. It looks nice from the exterior as well, which is a cool bonus. Yeah, I like what we got going on in here, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to go through my storage system thought process with you. It's always interesting how people do their storage. So up here you got your mob drops. In here you got your flowers, and will eventually be dyes. And here you got your leaves and saplings and plants. Here you got your animal drops, leather and wool, feathers. And down here you got your geology, your dirt and rocks. And here you got your tree types. And then here's just random crafted items. And then I like to always just have a drop box. So this one you can just put whatever you want in and come and sort it later. It's always nice to have one of those. And then, yeah, actually put this bed in here too. Up here will just end up being overflow. This is going to be my work area. There'll be an anvil here and enchanting area here. So this will end up just being enchanted items, tools, and books and all that. And then, yeah, down in the bedroom, you got your armor up here and your tools and weapons down here. And this is kind of my valuables chest. Not much in it, as you can see. And that'll be ores and all that as well. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to go to bed and have dreams of a windmill. I've kind of decided I'm going to take this 1.20 color scheme and run with it up in this spawn area. So we're going to need some bamboo and some cobble deep slate here. And I go looking for iron because I am running low on iron. And so I'm mining at level 16 and there is nothing. All this here, I didn't get any iron. So obviously, which we knew, stony peaks are best. I made the trip out to the mountains and got a little iron. So I always like to build a windmill early on in my worlds. I just think the shape always adds a lot to the area. I think that back corner back here is going to be a cool spot to do it. So I'm just going to get out of the way and let you enjoy the building process. That one hurts. I was level 25, looking forward to doing some enchanting next episode, and that just got a lot harder. And then the next day was a thunderstorm, so I was getting attacked by the skeleton. But I decided to go ahead and kill a few mobs, maybe recoup a couple of these levels. And the spider pulls quite the little ninja move here. Luckily I'm quick on my feet. I got him. back to the windmill. Wake up and have a tree chopping session since I ran out of birch, which I want for the roof. And now for the best part, the turbines, which I went kind of big and clunky with these ones. I've always used a lot of trap doors, but it's just annoying because when you go out of render distance and they disappear, it definitely changes the look. So I went kind of big and clunky, but I actually end up liking it a lot more than I thought. And yeah, running with these 1.20 colors has been interesting, but I think it's been kind of fun. I think they look really good together, actually. I'm liking how it's looking. I wanted to see how it looked from down here as well, because I do plan on building down here at some point, so starting to get a cool silhouette up there. Yeah, looking cool on the approach. Like I said, I like the oversized turbine there. But I decided I wanted to do one on this side as well, just because I wanted it to look cool from my base, so we're going to have double turbines. I did this one pretty much the same thing. I did do a little bit of a different shape, so they're not identical. And I like how it turns out. Started working on the surrounding area a little bit. This is going to be one of the main roads up at the spawn area, and it'll slowly expand as I work on a project that I'm going to get going on within the next couple episodes. I don't know why, but kind of became obsessed with wanting to save this beehive here, even though the tree is very inconveniently located right in front of the windmill there. But I thought I'd build a little custom tree, try to not make it too high, but I really wanted to save the bees. Save the bees! So I'm actually going to call it an episode there, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. Of course, it's always an evolving process. I'll come back every now and then and upgrade details and do things like that, and obviously no interior. I was planning on this just being for storage, but I've decided there's enough space in here that I'm actually going to come back with a villager and make it a automatic wheat or carrot farm or something like that. But yeah, I'm really liking how it came together here. I'm very happy with my decision to do the 2 blades. I think that makes it unique, and I think it looks really good, and I like the nice fat chunky blades. But yeah, I wanted to really thank you guys for all the support in episode 1. It was more than I was expecting, and I'm very inspired to keep things going here. I'm really looking forward to seeing where the world takes us, and I'm having fun making the videos. I'm just having a good time, so I do appreciate you, and I hope to see you coming back. So please like and subscribe, and have a good day.